Hey everyone, welcome to my Vinyasa practice of today. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start by sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. Roll your shoulders a couple of times. Maybe roll the neck to one side and then to the other. And coming to your stillness, resting the arms over the legs, keeping the eyes closed. Let's start by inhaling through the nostrils. Hold it at the top. Exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nostrils. Hold it at the top. Exhale through the mouth. One last time, inhale through the nostrils. Hold it at the top. Exhale through the mouth. Allow now your natural flow of breath to start rolling in and out of your body without any effort. Just allowing yourself to show up to your practice exactly as you are, exactly as you feel. But making a conscious effort to notice the feelings and sensations in your body, the rhythm and depth of your breath throughout the practice, and the thoughts that come and go. And maybe you'd like to take a couple of moments to set an intention for your practice, your sankalpa, an intention that will guide you and ground you, an intention aligned with your purpose, with your goals. Whatever that intention may be today, repeat it to yourself. Today, my intention is. And now, rooted in your presence, rooted in your intention, let's take a couple of moments to work a little bit on the breath, work on our prana, our vital energy. We're going to inhale in 4 counts, hold it for 8, exhale in 4 counts again. So we're going to start by inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold, exhale 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. And one last cycle. And once you finish the next exhale, start dropping the chin towards the chest, relax the throat. Inhale, roll the head through the right side, chin up to the sky. Exhale through the left, back to the chest. One more circle, inhale up through the right. Exhale left. Coming back to the center, switch. Inhale up through the left, big circle. Exhale right. And one last time, inhale up through the left. And exhale down through the right. Coming back to the center, raise the head and open the eyes again. Let's roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Interlock the fingers in front of your chest. Inhale to reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, release. Good. We're going to warm up the shoulders a little bit, so stretch the arms to the side. Really try to stretch all the way to the fingertips, and let's roll the shoulders forward. Small circles. Just starting to activate the joints, bring some fluid, some strength into your joints. Let's stop at the center, roll the opposite way, rolling back. Good, active arms. And let's stop at the center. Let's now bring the fingers to point towards the sky and try to pull towards yourself, pressing the base of your hands to the outside. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's now turn the fingers down. Same thing, pulling the fingers towards your body. Press the base of the hands towards the outside and raise a little bit. Now raise just a little bit more. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Wiggle your shoulders a little bit. Let's stretch the arms to the front. Close your hands into fists. We're going to roll to the outside 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your hands and now open and close as fast as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, and release. You can shake it a little bit. It's a good warm-up for your wrists and for your shoulders. And we're going to all come into a tabletop position, hands and knees on the ground. Let's start rolling in some cat-cow movements. Look forward. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back into the center. We're going to make circles with the wrists clockwise direction. So shift the weight forward, right, back, and left. Warming up the wrists just a little bit more. We're going to be using them a little bit throughout the practice. Let's shift to the other side. We want to make sure that they are properly warmed. Stop at the center. Let's turn the fingers towards the outside and wiggle the weight left and right a couple of times. Try to really spread the fingertips on the mat while you do so. Stop at the center. Let's now turn the fingers towards the back. And now we shift the weight to the front and to the back. A couple of times to really stretch that part of your wrists. 2 more times. And 1 last time. And back to the center. We're going to now take the hands with the palms facing up. Try to bend your elbows a little bit. Inhale, and when you exhale, extend the arms as much as you can. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale. Good. Shake it off a little bit again. The wrists are properly warmed up now. Let's come into a tabletop position. Stretch the right arm to the front of the mat. Inhale, open to the right, reach all the way up. Exhale, thread to the left without touching the ground, just reach to the side. Inhale, open right. Exhale, thread left. Inhale, open right. Exhale, thread left. And inhale, open right. Exhale, thread to the left. Inhale back to the center, right hand down. Extend the left arm now. Inhale up through the left. Exhale, thread right. Inhale up left. Exhale, thread right. Inhale up left. Exhale, thread to the right. And inhale, open to the left. Exhale, thread to the right. Inhale back to the center. We're going to sit on the heels. Going to turn towards the camera. Left hand on the ground, right arm up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand walks to the side, palm down. And reach all the way to the side. Press the right hip to the opposite side of your fingers. Really try to feel the opening on the right side of your body. 1 more breath here. Inhale back to the center, other side. Exhale, walk it now to the right and open the left side of your body. One more deep breath. And inhale, come back into the center. We're gonna need some blocks. If you don't have blocks, something that gives you a little bit of height to place your hands on top. We're gonna work a little bit on prepping for Lolasana. So for this posture, take the blocks more or less in between the glutes and the knees. The hands are on top. We're gonna shift the weight forward, roll the shoulders back and down. Take a big inhale. When you exhale, you're gonna press the blocks and bring the knees all the way up, keeping the toes on the ground. Let's prepare. Inhale, exhale, everything up, tuck in, tuck in, tuck in. Inhale back to the ground, exhale, lift. Inhale, ground, exhale, lift. Inhale, ground, exhale, lift. And inhale to the ground, exhale, lift and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. It's a good core warm up and shoulders as well. Let's bring the blocks to the side. Come into your tabletop position, tuck in your toes, and come up to downward facing dog. Let's take 2 deep breaths in Adho Mukha Svanasana. One more deep breath. Look to the front of the mat. Inhale, walk the feet all the way to the front. And exhale, fold in Uttanasana. Bend the knees. You can grab opposite elbows, maybe dangle side to side a little bit. Relax the shoulders and the shoulder blades. And after your next exhale, release the arms, look up. Inhale, stretch the arms, rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale, Samastiti. We're going to start with Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, up to the sky, Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale into a plank. Chaturanga all the way to the ground. Inhale, let's start with a Cobra Bhujangasana. Open the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. 5 breaths. Maybe you can paddle out the feet or swing the heels side to side, moving inside the posture, trying to release as much as you can. 3 more breaths. 2 breaths. 1 last deep breath. Look to the front of the mat. Inhale, step both feet towards the front, lift the head. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch the arms, rise all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. From the beginning, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, walk or jump, plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breaths. 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. And 1 last deep breath. Look to the front of the mat. Inhale, walk or jump towards the front. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch the arms, rise up. Exhale, Samastiti. Surya Namaskar B. Bend the knees, fingertips on the ground, look forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha, and exhale, adho mukha. Let's hold it for 5 breaths here. 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 last deep breath. Look to the front of the mat. Inhale, walk or jump to the front of the mat. And exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, rise up. And exhale, Samastiti. Last time, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utthita. Exhale, plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. In Adho Mukha Svanasana, we're going to take the left hand from the ground and we're going to grab around the right ankle, so on the outside. You can bend the knee a little bit to grab it, but then try to press the heel down as much as you can. Inhale, exhale, twist towards the right, start bending the left elbow, try to look up towards the sky under your right armpit. 2 more breaths. 1 last deep breath. And release, left hand down. Other side, we're now going to take the right hand and grab on the outside of your ankle. Press the heel down, inhale. Exhale, twist towards the left. Try to look up to the sky under the armpit. 2 more breaths. 1 last breath. And looking towards the front of the mat, release. Inhale, walk or jump to the front. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, and we're going to hold it here, squeezing the thighs to the center, arms align with your ears, look slightly up to the space between the ceiling and the wall. We're going to interlock the fingers and then turn the palms up. Try to reach as high as you can. Let's lift the heels from the ground and start bringing your belly close to the muscles of your legs, close to the quads, pressing the palms to the front. Heels together. Try to lift the heels just a little bit more. 2 breaths. 1 last breath. And release the hands to the ground and step the feet back, downward facing dog. Let's take 2 breaths in Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can move inside the posture. 1 more deep breath. Looking to the front of the mat. Inhale, step the right foot in the center of your hands. Left knee down, top of the left foot down. And we're going to walk the hands back until you stretch the front leg. You can keep the hands on the ground. If they don't quite reach the ground comfortably, feel free to use blocks under your hands. It can give a little bit more comfort. We're going to try to raise the right leg up with the leg extended. So think about before bringing the leg up, you want to draw the hips back as if you're dragging the heel back, point the toes, super engage the leg, and then we lift. We're going to do it 5 times. So bring the heel back, engage the core, squeeze the leg, and lift. Inhale back to the ground. Exhale, drag back and lift. Inhale back to the ground. Exhale, drag back and lift. Inhale to the ground. Exhale back and lift. Inhale to the ground. Exhale back and lift and hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release down. Rebend the knee. You can remove the blocks. Tuck in the toes. Lift the left knee and come up into your high lunge. Find your grounding in this posture. Find your drishti, the gaze, the direction of your eyes. Take a big inhale. On an exhale, lean 45 degrees without moving the legs, just the chest forward and arms in line with your ears. 4 breaths here. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. And 1 last breath. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, open up in Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Arms alongside the body. Roll the shoulders back and down. Find your stance. Find your opening. Find your comfort. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, Parsva Konasana. Inhale, lean back, reverse. Exhale, Parsva Konasana. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Parsva Konasana. And inhale, reverse. Exhale, Parsva Konasana. Hold it here for 4 breaths. Option to keep the arm over the leg or draw the hand all the way to the ground in a deeper or a different expression of this posture. 2 more breaths. 1 last breath. And gently bring the left hand down, right hand to the outside of the foot, and step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Let's take 2 deep breaths in downward facing dog. Sorry, this microphone is sliding. 1 more breath. Inhale into a plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look to the front of the mat. Step now the left foot forward. Bring the knee and the foot down. You can bring the blocks again. Extend the front leg. Remember to draw the hips back. Super engage the core and the quad. So let's prepare. Inhale, drag back, lift. Exhale. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. And inhale down, exhale up. And hold it 4, 3, 2, 1. And set it down. Bend the knee, hands on the ground, tuck in the toes, and come up into your high lunge. One deep breath here while you settle into the posture. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean 45 degrees. 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2 deep breaths. 1 last breath. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, open up in your Warrior 2. Arms alongside the body. Extend all the way to the fingertips, back and forth. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Parsva Konasana. Reach to the front. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Parsva Konasana. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Parsva Konasana. And inhale, reverse. Exhale, Parsva Konasana. We're going to hold it for 4 breaths. Option to keep the left arm on top of the leg or just slide the hand down. Continue to point the fingers from your right hand to the front of the mat, creating this line across the right side of your body. 2 more breaths. One last deep breath. And looking down towards the mat, right hand down, left hand to the outside of the foot, step the left foot back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. Inhale into a plank, exhale Chaturanga. Inhale Urdhva Mukha, and exhale Adho Mukha Svanasana. We're going to stretch the right leg up to the sky. Try to keep the left heel down on the ground if possible, or pressing down. Inhale here. On an exhale, bring your knee towards the nose. Try to bring it all up and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale, stretch the leg. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch the leg. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch the leg. Exhale, crunch. And inhale, stretch the leg. Exhale, crunch, and we hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look to the front, step the right foot down, left foot down. And we're going to sit straight into Navasana. So bring the glutes down and lift Navasana. 5 breaths. 3 breaths. Engage the core, chest up. 2 breaths. 1 last deep breath. Cross the feet, hands down, straight into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. Let's now lift the left leg up. Press the right heel down. Inhale here. Exhale, crunch to the front. Nose, try to keep it really close to the knee. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. And inhale up. Exhale, crunch, and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot forward, right foot forward. One more time, straight into Navasana. Sit down, lift the legs. 5 breaths. Three more breaths. I know it is kind of shaking. 1 last breath. And cross the legs, hands down. Now we're going to a plank. So step the feet back, shoulders over wrists. Take 1 deep breath here. Spread the fingertips, engage the core. We're going to bring the right knee to the right armpit. Inhale here. Exhale, cross to the left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left, and inhale right, exhale left. Inhale back to the right, straight to a plank. Left knee now, left knee to the left arm. Inhale, exhale, cross right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right, and inhale left, exhale right. Inhale back to the left, step into a plank, downward facing dog. Whew. Look to the front of the mat. Inhale, step the right foot and the left foot. Exhale to sit down. You know it, straight into Navasana. 5 deep breaths. I am sweating as well. 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 last deep breath. And let's bring the weight back, bringing the forearms on the ground and stretching the legs up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, drop the right leg, just hovering close to the ground. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up, exhale the bows and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. One more time. Inhale, exhale right. Inhale up, exhale left. Inhale up, exhale right. Inhale up, exhale left. Inhale up, exhale the bows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now to finish, inhale, lift, and straight into Navasana. 5 breaths. 4 breaths. 3 breaths. Whew. 2 breaths. 1 last deep breath. And cross the legs, hands down, straight into downward facing dog. Good. Ooh, I am sweating and the legs are shaking, but we are strengthening the core and the quads that is leading us and helping us into our peak pose. Take one more breath here. Inhale into a plank, look forward, exhale Chaturanga. Inhale Urdhva Mukha and exhale Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look towards the front of the mat, inhale walk or jump to the front, exhale fold Uttanasana. Inhale Utthita, halfway lift. We're going to go straight into half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand on the left upper corner of the mat. Stretch the right leg back and start opening the body towards the right side. Flex the right foot. Maybe you can look up towards the sky. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 last deep breath. And if it's available, let's try to go to Ardha Chandra Chapasana by grabbing the right hand, the right foot with the right hand and kicking it up and back to open the chest a little bit more. 2 more breaths. 1 last deep breath. Look down toward the ground. Keep grabbing the foot, or if you have not grabbed, try to grab it now, bringing the knees close together. And without falling down, lift up. And we're going to open into Natarayasana. So kick the foot up and back. Open the chest. Left arm forward to balance. 2 breaths. 1 last deep breath. And gently bring the left hand down again. Bring the right hand down. Standing split. Walk the hands back, kicking the right foot up. Bring the chest and head close to the left leg. If it's available, you can take the right hand from the ground and grab it around the ankle. 2 more breaths. Super engage the legs. 1 more breath. Look forward, hands down. Step the right foot close to the left. Uttanasana. Inhale Utthita, other side. We're going to open up to the other side. So right hand to the right upper corner of your mat. Stretch the left leg back and start opening in Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Flex the left foot, pressing the heel back. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 last breath. And let's try the variation of Ardha Chandra Chapasana by grabbing the foot and kicking the foot up and back. Opening up the chest a little bit more. We all have a least good side. This is my least balanced side, so harder for me to keep the posture. Let's try to go into Natarayasana. Look down, bring the knees together first, and if you can, up, and then kick the foot against the hand. Opening up the chest. One more deep breath. And gently with control, right hand down, left hand down, kick the left foot up, and squeezing the legs, walk yourself back. Relax the shoulders, relax the shoulder blades. One more deep breath. Inhale, look up, hands on the ground. Exhale, step the left foot back and the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Let's bring the knees into the mat. Child's pose. Forehead down. Bring the arms alongside the body. Soften the shoulders for a moment. Let's restore the breath, taking a couple of deep breaths here. One more deep breath. And stretching the arms forward, come up into a tabletop and back into your downward facing dog. Look to the front of the mat. Inhale, walk or jump to the front. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, and bring the hands together at the heart center. We're going to twist towards the right side, so twist to the right, and then slide the elbow on the outside of the thigh. Try to keep both knees in line. Press one palm against the other. Twist to the right side. 4 breaths. Two more breaths. Inhale back into the center. Exhale, twist to the left side. Now slide the elbow down. Try to bring the right knee back in line with the left knee. Press one palm against the other. Work on the twist on the exhales. 3 more breaths. And inhale, come back into the center, Utkatasana. Exhale, we're gonna lower into our peak pose, Bakasana, crow pose. So there's a couple of ways to get into the posture. We're gonna lift the heels, open the knees a little bit by bringing the glutes down, set the hands on the ground. Remember that we don't want at any moment that the elbows pop out, so the elbows always bend towards the back. Now it's somewhat hard to start the posture by just sticking the knees onto the triceps right on top. It's a little bit more hard to balance. If this is a bit of a challenge, you're going to take the knees on the outside of the triceps, but pressing in. So what you don't want to happen is that when you lift, the legs start sliding down. So remember to always engage the core. That's why we're doing all these core exercises and postures and the quad strengthening, so that when you lift into the posture, think about you want to be raising all the energy up to the sky. So you can use your blocks to assist you in 2 different ways, depending on what's harder for you. So you can bring the blocks under the feet. Remember that the hands are in line with the elbows and with the shoulders, and that you want to create a triangle with your hands and where the direction of your head is. Don't think about lifting and then setting again down on top of your knees. Think about shifting the weight forward. So if you bring the legs to the outside of the triceps and then start bending the elbows back, you just shift the weight forward until the toes come out of the blocks. This is one way to use the blocks. If you can lift yourself, but you're quite afraid to crash your head in front, you can place the blocks in front of you so that when you lift, you always have a support for your shoulders to fall so that you avoid smashing your face on the ground. With or without blocks, let's try to hold the posture for 5 breaths, or just trying to work on it, whatever level you are. Four breaths. Two breaths. Last breath. And walking or jumping, plank chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Oof, it's quite of an effort. Let's bring the knees down and bring the torso up. Tops of the feet on the ground. Sit on the heels and then bring the weight forward. Let's grab with the left hand your left foot. Stretch the right arm to the front. Inhale, start lifting your body. And then exhale, press the hips all the way to the front and open the body back. Inhale, we come down and we switch the hand. Exhale, open, squeeze the glutes, open the back. Inhale down to the ground. Exhale, switch. Inhale down to the ground. Exhale, switch. And inhale down to the ground. Exhale, switch. And if it's available, both hands on your heels. Press the hips to the front. Drop the head back. Ustrasana. 2 more breaths. It's okay to just stay with the hands here up high. 1 last breath. And sit on your heels. Hands over the thighs, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Let's take 2 deep breaths. 1 last breath. And opening up the eyes again. Let's sit on the mat, crossing the legs. Both arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, cross both hands towards the right and twist to the right. Belly, chest, shoulder, and head. On the inhale, think about lengthening up. On the exhale, twisting a little bit more to the right. 1 more breath. On your next inhale, turn the head to the front, release the arms, arms up. And then on the exhale, cross now the hands towards the left side and twist back. Belly, chest, shoulder, and head. 2 more breaths. 1 last deep breath. Inhale, turn the head, release the arms, and turn the belly. Stretch both legs to the front, Paschimottanasana, engage the legs. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, forward. You can keep the hands on the ground, on the legs, or grabbing the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, as you soften the belly, press the belly down, tucking the chin to the chest. 6 breaths. Start withdrawing your senses more and more within. And this closing postures where we start slowing the breath. Two more deep breaths. And inhale, lift the head up, walk the hands back. We're going to finish the practice with an inversion. We're going to do headstand. If you have that in your practice and you want to do it, that's good. And if you're not up for doing a headstand today, we're just going to do legs up with the block. So in the first, on the second position, you place the block under your low back and then legs up towards the sky and try to keep it for 8 breaths. If you want to do the headstand with me, come into your position, measuring the distance, crossing the fingers, place the crown of the head down, lots of support, pressing the shoulders, pressing the elbows down, and then gently start lifting yourself. 8 breaths. Four breaths. Active shoulders, don't put the weight on the neck. 1 more deep breath. And as softly as you can, start coming back to the ground. Sit on the heels. If you had the block under your low back, just take the block and bring the knees into the chest, holding yourself. If you were in headstand, 1 fist over the other, the forehead on top, and just move the head slowly, one side and the other. 2 more breaths. And bringing yourself up. If you're already down, keep yourself with the knees in the chest. If you were in the counter posture, lay down on the ground, bringing the knees into the chest, hug yourself, rocking side to side. And let's all bring the feet to the ground, keeping the knees bent. Open the knees to the side in reclined Bakasana. One hand over the chest, one hand over the belly. Draw the shoulder blades slightly to the center. Just take this couple of moments to appreciate your commitment and your effort in this practice. Showing up for yourself. And all the lessons you gathered throughout the practice today, everything you learned or noticed. Slowing down the body, slowing down the breath, and now slowing down the mind. And with the help of your hands, bring the knees together at the center, knees into the chest. Hug yourself one last time, squeezing the knees. And when you exhale, release into your Savasana. Extend the legs and the arms on the ground. And with the body absolutely still, let's try to take an inhale. And when you exhale, double the length. For example, inhale in 3, exhale in 6. Or inhale in 4, exhale in 8, whatever rhythm you feel that it suits you right now. And very gently start coming back into this moment, wiggling the toes and the fingers. Bring the knees into the chest, hug yourself, rock from side to side. And rolling to one of your sides, gently start making your way up into a seated position again. Bringing the hands together at the heart center in Anjali Mudra. And once again, become aware of everything that surrounds you in this moment. Feeling grateful for your practice and taking with you everything you learned about yourself. Thank you for letting me lead you through your practice today. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this practice and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for practicing with me.